you can read the terms of agreement. Okay, terms of agreement. Plaintiffs Natalie and Maya are willing to offer the respondent, Devin Smith, premium LED lights along with their immaculate square room.
And the glow-in-the-dark stars.
Yeah, and glow-in-the-dark stars on the ceiling.
Don't forget about that.
Respondent Devin Smith must vacate his current residence, the cheese room, and move his belongings into the square room. Natalie and Maya will then begin to relocate into the cheese room. Next, we have some reasons for eviction.
Can I read it?
Yeah. She's being safe. We're in a pandemic right now. Do you not understand?
Yeah, I think
We also live in a
you
pandemic.
all are
We live in
being
a society.
particularly irresponsible right now, but we're not going to get into
You
that.
think you know someone. She was also late, so.
Although Devin Smith has been a long-standing resident of the cheese room, new information has come to light that influences his current social standing in the house, which has led to him being served with an eviction notice. Overall, it is abundantly clear that the cheese room is exceptionally more fit for a two-person model. Since the brother of Devin Smith has been removed from the premises, Devin has been residing in the cheese room as a single human unit, which does not fit the model of the cheese room itself. The co-residents of the square room, Natalie and Maya, fit the criteria for the cheese room perfectly.
Now we'll move on to our reasons for the respondent to cooperate. Shall I read? Our unbiased legal counsel will now read these reasons. Reasons for the respondent to cooperate. It is a square room. The respondent, Devin Smith, has confirmed it is in fact not scared of square rooms. The dimensions of a square room better fits the model of a one-person bedroom, which is perfect for the respondent, Devin Smith. There are many ways he can take advantage of this new square space, and it will provide a fresh start for both parties involved. Number 2, starting a new life. Since the former co-resident of the cheese room has moved out, Devin Smith is left with the blessing of having his own room. This is a privilege that the plaintiffs do not have. Now is a perfect opportunity for Devin Smith to start his new life in his own room. The square room will make a great fit for his new lifestyle. During his visits home, the brother of Devin Smith will not have much of a right to claim citizenship of Devin's new room, as he has never resided there himself, and has a chronic illness which prevents him from entering square rooms due to the paralyzing fear. Number 3, premium real estate. The square room where the plaintiffs currently reside just so happens to be premium real estate. The square room has been very recently cleaned, as it is often cared for by the current residents. This is unlike the cheese room, as we are still not sure what the floors look like due to clutter, and the stench of the cheese on the walls is horrid. Additionally, the carpets in the cheese room are exceptionally dank. Very moist. The plaintiffs have been kind enough to throw in premium LED lights to the deal, which is enough free premium LED lights to the deal, which is enough to raise the value of the property by at least 50%. There is a door to the attic and the closet ceiling of a square room, which allows easy access to baths, as well as free room and board for the old lady squatter in Devin Smith has been harboring.
Wait, what's her name?
Our last she is unnamed.
Oh,
Our
yeah,
last
Greta.
page of our little things. Karen doesn't have she doesn't have to sign anything, but it's the official agreement, which basically means if we sign, then our deal is sealed in. So now we can have our discussion and make our final thoughts. Okay. I'd like as the unbiased lawyer of both sides. I'd like to hear Devin read the agreement of eviction. I will read it.
No, I got it from here.
Oh, okay. Oh, she had it for the console.
Official agreement of eviction. The purpose of this document is to provide a record
say it louder
of
for the people in the back.
The purpose of this document is to provide a record of the agreement between the two parties involved. The signing of this document signifies that you have agreed to the terms and conditions of the case and your party is, at least somewhat, satisfied with the agreement. From now on, this document will serve as proof of agreement between both parties and can be used as evidence for any further negotiations. Please sign below after reading. Okay, may the
What is that? My notes. So I'd like to formally, after having this discussion of what's gonna be taking place, I'd like to hear your opinion, Devin Smith, on what you've just been prompted with.
This is absolute blasphemy. This is outrageous.
Okay, let's
Also,
keep
yeah,
it civil.
sir,
Let's keep
I
it civil,
think,
sir.
I think we forgot the main part to all these reasonings. I think it was because of the original agreement.
Okay, yes. Also, I'll state in the original
There's
agreement.
some more evidence that can come.
Years ago, when we first settled this in court, there was an
Settled into
agreement.
this.
There was an
first settled in
agreement.
this country.
There was an agreement.
We made a special compromise because of ex-residents' paralyzing fear.
Yes,
Remember?
because of the unspoken
The chronic
residents'
condition.
chronic condition of fear of square rooms. We said that in the years to come, there could be a proper switch, so that both
not
parties.
there. There was 6-month periods.
Yeah.
There's
Okay.
specific
We
details.
just never followed up.
Yeah, I didn't get a copy of that.
Partially because the higher authority didn't really care about
Yeah.
our issues.
So there is that as well. It's not looking too good for you, if I'm being honest, as your lawyer. But
Okay.
Okay.
Also, we forgot
Let's
to add
just
that
let it
since Devin did not want to put in the physical, the effort to move his belongings, that most of it would be done for him in the moving process. That is also.
I'd like to see what the respondent has circled and made notes on.
yeah. Could you share your opinion, your thoughts?
I've done my notes.
I think he circled cheese room and free.
Circle what I want to hear.
He knows what he wants. Free and cheese.
He wants the cheese.
His
I
argument
would
is
like
that he wants to take the
to
cheese.
refer to reasons for respondent to cooperate. Number 2. It states, and I quote, and I quote, "This is a privilege that the plaintiffs do not have. Now is the perfect opportunity for Devin Smith to start his new life in his own room." I have been doing that in my own room, and I will keep it that way. In my own room.
You've been doing that in your own room for how long now?
It's a work in
a few
progress.
days?
I gotta clean up.
Yeah, and it really still.
I feel like something that would get the process
Really
moving
still
along
love.
more is if you just start over completely, because I know this must be a really hard transition
Also,
between having 2 people in that room to 1. It must just be so confusing and like a
It's
mental
also much
setback.
better
I
It
feel
must
like-
just remind you
There
of
are
his
many
presence every
benefits of
time you
that
look
one.
over to that side of the room.
there's many benefits of that room that you can take advantage of being one single person that just aren't the same in the cheese room.
We can bleach the walls for you.
They're probably a different
Although,
color.
it
If
will
you like
still
that
be
new
bleaching.
room,
They are
unlike the
probably
cheese
blue
room.
or some sort of
If
shade of
you
green,
like the new,
but we don't know that
room
yet.
aroma,
The aroma is
To be
not
honest,
okay.
it does smell much better, and I'm pretty sure we need to tent that
guys,
room.
this weekend we can go shopping for our new.
Oh,
I would like the
okay,
cheese.
we're in court. We don't know each
transferred
other.
to the new walls. If the move happens, I would like the cheese stench to stay.
I think we can do
We
that.
can arrange. We can arrange for a movement of the cheese.
We can arrange.
I think we can do a cheese transplant.
Okay.
After we tent that room, because it's just really just horrible.
Question.
We need to bring in like a
Let's
cleaning
let
company,
the
like-
When
respondent
would
ask
this switch be?
this weekend.
as early as Friday or as late as Saturday.
So you're telling me I would have to move everything out of my room and get in there, like clean,
Not you
clean everything up.
specifically.
Sir, I don't think you have that much stuff. When you say everything,
Yeah,
like,
well,
you're
like,
acting
stuff in my
like as
closet,
a.
You will have
all the
help.
bins.
We can help.
We can arrange for some moving
if you
services.
would like. We can hire.
We will commit our lives to this move.
We will.
And I don't have to do anything.
We will add to the agreement
That's
that we hire a
subjective because
Um,
we don't really. I feel kind of scared, like touching a lot of your stuff.
There are
You're kinda
some.
scared, okay.
There's
She's
some
expressed
bacteria that can be
she's expressed some
harmful.
concern
Yeah,
of
hazmat suits
safety.
really need to be accounted for.
Okay,
The
we can
cheese is
provide that.
deadly.
Safety concerns have been
I've
expressed.
mutated to tolerate the cheese. Now.
We will have to move your stuff out of your room and then do a deep cleaning. Probably like hire some company like.
Oh, we
Avery
need like
and
steam
stuff.
cleaners, wall scrubbers,
Like
everything, the whole nine.
nuclear level cleaning
Yeah.
supply. And then the cheese room will be alright, and then you can move into this room, which is a lot cleaner, and it's just the quality of life in that room is better.
What if I don't want to?
Why?
Well,
Okay,
let's
you okay, as the lawyer, I'm stepping into, okay, so sidebar. You're gonna have to elaborate further on why you don't want to. Your sentence has just been, I don't want to, for like the past 5 days.
Kind of reminding me of your
You're
ex.
You're turning into your
resident of your
ex-resident of your room. So just like elaborate a little more, like reasons you don't
Well,
want to.
I just don't feel comfortable with the switch.
Why?
In what ways?
It's because you just don't want to move yourself.
He's afraid of change.
Ooh, we're
It's a big
uncovering some
problem.
deep-seated issues.
Objection! Personal
okay.
attack.
Out of
Speculation.
speculation. That's speculation.
Out
Out of pocket.
Out of pocket for
Speculation
that one.
overruled. I win.
Oh no, that's not how it works actually. I'll do the objections. You guys can't do the objections.
I
So-
refuse to believe that you have a solid reason for not wanting to.
Being entirely realistic here. You are starting a new chapter in your life. You want a new, fresh room. That's what you're trying to make out of that old
Plus,
one.
the value
But
of that
that's
room.
my room.
I think you need to let go of some like your mindset on this room.
This is a healing process.
I think the part of this
I think
is
it's just
letting
the
go.
cheese setting him back.
Yeah.
He wants the cheese, but we can
We will
transport it.
relocate the cheese if you would like. Over time, I'm sure more cheese will build up in your
Right.
environment.
Yeah.
It won't take
Or
long.
You're-
I harvested.
Yeah. You already growing
Like the
bacteria
shower
in the
spores.
bathroom, so he's really good at growing bacteria, guys. Devin, just pee on the carpet.
Oh, he can pee on the
Okay.
walls.
Yeah, you can pee on any 4 walls. There's 4 walls.
Order in
in
the
that room.
Hey,
You
what
have-
is this?
You have 4
Actually,
even
check
walls
my
to pee on.
Objection.
Order.
Phones in court.
Hold on.
What are you
I'm
doing?
talking
Hold
to my
on.
accountant.
Nobody says that.
No, you're not.
You don't need a financial advice for this certain
We're
thing,
in court.
okay? This particular situation has nothing to do with
Currently in
finance.
discussion with my accountant.
My, she's consulting Twitter really quick. Maya, get on.
Okay. Hello.
Stop it.
Order in the court. Come on. Let's.
Order.
Did she just the audacity?
Question. I noticed there are lines for
That
all
is
of
for
us
your
on
signature.
everyone. So does that mean we all have to sign every single paper?
We will use one as the official copy, but each of us, it's
These
good
are
for
just
each
for,
party to have their own
looking.
proof.
Yeah.
Yeah. These are for viewing purposes, just so you can cite back to the material.
So
Would you
is
like
this
more
one the
reasoning?
official-
Because we can
I'll sign
Yeah.
as proof that I overheard this
But
entire
we all,
discussion.
but we all sign one of them, or do we all sign all of them?
We will all sign all of them for
Would you,
solid proof in case.
So
anyone
where are you
is
standing
lost.
right now? What is your percentage?
I think he's just holding back for the sake of the argument. I think he's like ready to
Well, like
Let go.
it's like I feel like I should, but also like it's a big move.
It's like 12 feet.
It's a big
But
change.
also,
We can calculate the amount of feet
It's
that
a
it
big
takes.
change. Like I'm
But
not.
also
You can
doesn't it
walk,
sound
Devin. You can walk
exciting?
that way
Like, that's
instead
how
of this
That's
way.
part of the good part. It's a good change. It's a positive change for your new life.
Just a new aura. You know, the energy.
Nothing Nate should have been saying this.
He's gone.
He don't live here anymore.
Oh, he does live here.
He's not gonna ever live here
I
again.
got
think
all
it's
his
more
stuff
important-
now.
He's gonna come back for like
I think it's
holiday.
more
We can
important
keep it in
to
the
care about
Christmas room.
the living situation of the current residents rather than the temporary residents.
Yeah, he's a guest in this house now. He doesn't reside here.
Ooh.
He gave up his privileges.
okay, no,
When he
but
moved out of the
actually
cheese
with Nate's stuff that's still in your room, we can just put it in the Christmas room for now.
Yeah.
We will offer free
he can
storage.
room with Greta.
Yeah.
Well, she's gonna move into the attic now, but it's a bigger space for her in the back.
I don't know if she would want to do the bats yet.
Maybe not.
That was gonna be a food source. I want to feed her anymore.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
not?
Have you been?
Wait a second.
Wait a minute. I think I want it now.
Okay, order. We're getting to personal discussions. What is the consent? I'm being bullied.
Okay,
Okay.
can we just hear your percentage because we want to make sure you're entirely comfortable with this court session.
I am not entirely comfortable. This
What's
is
your
outrageous.
percentage?
What
It doesn't
is
matter.
let's-
Nothing's
what
outrageous.
is what is making you uncomfortable in
39
this
to
situation?
42.
That is outrageous. That is outrageous. You need to calm down. We will settle in. We will present our evidence to you again. That's
What is
nothing in there is useful to you.
I would
but-
like to refer to to.
We have a solid case, and I don't think you have anything.
I would like to.
Academic advising.
I would like to refer to
To be honest, it looks like he's a little
Section
underprepared.
9, Article 46. It
Sir,
entails me
Sir,
to my
you're not quoting anything.
38th
Okay.
Amendment right to my
38th
room.
Amendment.
Yep, to my room.
I thought your room can be the square room now. We are moving into the cheese room.
What about the sign on my door that says my room?
Can be relocated very easily.
That can be relocated.
You
The
see,
sign
it's
on your door
not
also
really
says it's an eviction.
Devin, it's.
Didn't Nate just take down his sign? He just took off his sign.
Oh.
It was nothing.
So there, but
Well, you're saying it's your room, but the point of this is that we are relocating room, so your room will be.
Oh my gosh.
Is this meeting being recorded?
do you not realize?
Do you want?
Yeah,
Do
guys,
you want Pete to review the
Yeah,
video
keep
and make a
reviewing the
decision?
footage. Guys, this doesn't have the patience. Keep in mind this court session
You
is
know
being
everything on the
recorded.
table, and then he'll decide.
I think it's fair that we have.
Keep in mind, don't share any personal information in this court session. It is being recorded.
That is a little too late. For
Dang, it was recording without my consent. I think we need to start over.
You have come into this courtroom willingly,
That was a joke.
so it is with your consent.
I did give my consent. It was just
okay.
Okay, let's get to the facts. Nobody wants
Here's
to
the
review
facts.
footage of nothing.
We have a case,
We have.
and Devin does not.
Okay, this is outrageous. This is the one-sided argument.
I
I
think he's like arguing.
Yeah, that's exactly
More
why.
more
He's
than
like,
he's
this is
having.
outrageous. This is horrible.
Blasphemy.
Blasphemy.
I think the respondent is actually more on board than he's expressing. Like
Exactly.
he just wants to have a
He
good
just
case.
wants to have a good case, but it's okay.
You can
Okay,
see
it's
those
okay.
little moments, the look in his eyes when he caves.
It's okay. You don't have to have a good case. You can just agree.
You're not pathetic. You're
It's
not
okay, we
pathetic.
all have
You're-
these moments.
Okay.
But he's having a mental breakdown.
This is my room.
We're supporting you. We're helping you through this process. We're here to assist in your comfortable move into the square room.
You're being offered emotional support.
Okay, I didn't want to bring it to this, but
What do you mean?
my main point.
Okay.
Oh, he's revealing something. Don't say it's you don't want to see you in your underwear because you see that on the daily. I'm so sorry, but you don't hide that.
We've
very
already
well.
gone through points in the hot tub too, so.
Okay, go ahead.
I have.
Okay. Order.
You have.
This is emotional.
Are you crying?
It's okay, we're here.
I have
Yeah.
explosive.
Explosives! Hold on. Did you just admit to carrying the explosives with you?
They're in the.
Okay, come on, let it out.
I have explosive diarrhea, and when I
Crying.
This is.
when I need to make boom,
It's not
easy.
far.
No,
It's
it's
only like an additional
I
5
can,
feet to the
from
bathroom.
my
Devin,
room, I take a
Devin.
quick dash.
Devin.
I'm in the
Devin.
bathroom. From
Devin.
there, I have to take a trudge.
It's not a hike, it's like
Um, the-
4 extra
My
feet.
explosive diarrhea will be
What
pouring
is
out.
the worst?
You don't turn any corners.
So you have this on the daily? I think you should get a doctor and
Yeah.
not be in court.
I need this for my.
If this is a regular
I
occurrence,
think this is a job for a medical
It's
professional.
a
not
serious
a
medical
doctor.
issue that needs to be accounted for on my insurance.
okay.
I earned that room.
Oh, I don't think so. I think the worst that can happen is you poop in the hallway, and that's not that bad.
honestly,
Oh,
in that
so
short
see,
walk.
it already happened in that short walk.
So it's
No,
not-
okay,
So
but
it's not that
every
big of a
day
deal.
I've learned to.
Do you have this every day?
You can
Like
practice dashing from that room.
We can give you lessons we can provide.
Running lessons.
what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So
You really just quoted that in court. Okay, anyways.
so therefore, you will be okay.
Case closed. We will sign off.
Wait.
Kara, he's about to sign it.
No, I'm just saying. Are you both sides ready to sign the legal agreement
I don't want
that legally bonds you?
Too bad. Basically.
Okay, but for you not to want to, you're being evicted, so you can't just say I don't want you, and that's not enough, you know. The only reason I'm not like really heckling them is because they have a lot of points and information as to why they don't want, or as to why they
Oh
don't
my
want
god,
to.
he's throwing a tantrum.
Don't turn into your Don't turn into your ex-roommate. Oh, okay.
We're just doing our
What?
part because we know we're agreeing with this. We're just trying to convince the other party.
This is a very, for my job, it's a very one-sided thing because I only have been having to argue with Devin because he doesn't have any real information or points as to why he would leave. So, you guys, your case
How do you know this
is
room
pretty
is best
solid.
suited for 2 people?
The shape.
Because of how it previously was.
It's not a square, and it has had.
I would argue that it makes it harder with the little indent thingy. It's harder to fit 2 beds in there.
What indent? That's just added property.
The little window thing.
That's one of our pros for why we want.
Yeah, that's
the cheap
why
room.
we want it. See, for you, it's a con, but for us, it's a pro.
And that's why it's better. It's a better fit. This is the shape of the room. A bed can go here. A bed can go here. That's an
Or
awful
even
bed.
in the actually
can
no,
have-
there's a closet.
Or
Room,
even
there's a
someone can sleep
closet,
in the
there's
closet.
a
Little closet, a door. Then they can put something here. Like it just looks better for 2
Devin,
people
would
as
you-
opposed to a square room.
Would it help if
where
we
it's
go
like,
over
they
some
have a
possible
bed here,
placements of
some
your
models
room?
of your bed.
All right, let's do it.
Draw a square. As we know, this room is a square room, which is also a pro.
You got the door, and then your closet is right here. Then you have 2
It's a big closet.
beautiful
Beautiful,
windows.
with a great view of the other real estate.
And then you have the LED strip.
Is there a space in between the windows?
A tiny
well,
little space.
little gap.
And then, so you have the LED strips. I'm just gonna write that.
There's no silverfish in them, just to be clear.
Yeah, and then you also have the glow in the
Premium.
dark
It's control for your phone.
the stars.
Over 60 million colors. Did you just roll your eyes at your lawyer? Over 60 million color options, by the way.
Okay,
60
so
million. How?
All the different combinations, and you can do it on your phone. Every
Okay.
shade, perfect
Okay, so
ignition.
I'm just gonna say your bed could go here. It
That's
could
selling
go
point.
here. It could go
Oh.
here. But then it could
Or it
also
could
go
go here.
horizontal and all these other.
It could go
Because I would like a TV.
here, and you could put the TV
And you can
and
mount
mount
it.
the TV on the wall.
Okay, that's actually a good pro for you because
Perfect.
it's just because true. It could go here and then TV there,
Or vice
here,
versa.
TV there, or here. Actually, no, it probably couldn't go above the closet, but it could go on this wall.
Could go
or
in
this-
the closet.
in the closet.
Then you can open it to
open
reveal
the doors.
That's pretty epic. But then, if you put your bed there, then you can put the TV on the closet wall. That would be pretty. You wouldn't be able to open them.
On a 10 cord.
On
Okay.
the wall.
He's on our side.
You guys done?
Just kidding.
Probably out of battery.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, we're not done, but
We need to get the official signing on.
Is he the
on
judge?
record.
can Ed be the judge? He's so
Where is he
cute.
in here?
He's so cute.
So, Devin, do you agree to this move? I don't see why not, as your lawyer, and as their lawyer, and as both lawyers, and as my own lawyer.
Which
Mother, what do you think?
I think that wasn't sitting here for this, so I cannot be a judge,
I
but
think it's your decision.
Pete and I can review the footage later and
We need an agreement as soon as possible.
The
so
only-
we can
my
sign our
only
contract. Is that they made points, a lot of points.
So if I sign,
Devin made
does that
one
mean it's
point,
official
which
or
is
do
that
they
he doesn't want to.
I'm
He
just
has the
saying.
food, and he wants the cheese.
When we moved in here, we decided that we would switch after 6 months.
That's
but no
their
one ever
strongest.
followed
Is this
up.
true?
But nobody ever even
I
agreed.
think we did talk about
That
that.
is
It
true
was-
agreement.
It was because
Was
Nate's
nothing
paralyzing
written, but-
fear of square rooms.
And we were like,
Dates.
We were caring
That
for
was
his
his
health,
excuse. So
and
we were just
his chronic
agreeing.
illness.
So we had to take one for the team and have a square room.
Natalie and I were kind of looking forward to it. But then I remember when it came to around 6 months, like everyone was like, no. And we're like,
Beer probably wouldn't
It's
have
a
wanted to
hassle.
switch.
dang.
Now that
But
this,
now I feel like it would be a perfect time for like a
yeah,
good
because
transition.
you're already
Because
moving things.
6
around.
months actually would have been kind of an awkward timing with the switch, but now I feel like it would be
New beginnings. Because
New
Nate's already
beginnings.
gone. You're already moving your room
Fresh
around.
start.
Refreshing life. You put your.
So how should we proceed? Should we sign and then let the higher authorities review the evidence?
Once we sign, it's official. It's legally binding.
I
we
think
might
we
not even
actually
need to
have
put higher
some good
authorities involved if you
opportunities.
don't We could invest in one of those like those like elderly chairs that like carry you to the bathroom.
At high
Granny
speed.
I like this, I like
Granny
this.
has.
With a high speed,
Like a
it goes
metro
super
train.
fast.
The
Automatic.
stair ones, but for just like
And then it
regular.
drops you on the toilet really fast.
I like this.
Goes straight to the toilet seat. Or you could just like soap up the runway and you could like slide in. We can make a slip and slide. Perfect. We've added a lot to our agreement.
Do you have a pros and cons list?
Yes, we do. If you want to review our evidence, we have packets. We have
Legal.
So why don't Pete and I look at all this stuff tonight, and we'll.
But that's too
Talk
far
about
away.
it.
We need to sign our contract.
Well, is Devin ready to sign, or does Devin want?
Would you like the higher authorities to
authorities.
review it?
What percentage are you standing at this moment?
What would make you feel the most comfortable right now? Would you want to wait till they review the evidence? I know Kara's not going to be here tonight because she is babysitting.
It's mainly your decision because you're going to be moving into that room.
But also,
But if
then
your
it's
lawyer
our decision
has
because
other
we
cases,
decided it
but
3
it's-
years
I have to go
Also-
present a 7-year-old.
But it's also our decision
so.
because we are better. I'm just kidding.
And then also we would
We
enslave Beater
we
to help
outnumber
us
you.
move the stuff.
We outnumber
so.
you in just people. We are 2 human units.
Eddie looks perturbed by the whole situation.
Yeah. Guys, I think the judge fell asleep.
Unprofessional.
So I think court's in recess.
Recess.
Again.
We'll take a short recess and have the higher authorities
What
review our
about
case.
Wait, at what time? Because I do have other cases to get to, my other clients.
how about want to do a
The judge is
temporary
working until
signing?
5.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I have
and-
to leave at 5 for my other cases.
We will review it after the judge comes back from transporting the attorney.
So your lawyer won't.
Want to? How about let's
We don't
make this
need
a
to until-
temporary document and you can sign just to
I'll
show
sign
that
off just to say that I was here.
This is the
to
official
oversee the
document
meeting.
though, so if you sign it means
this isn't
oh,
this
that can be
Yeah.
temporary.
temporary. I'm gonna say
I'm calling court in recess at 15:09
agrees
Okay.
to
September
hire.
2020.
We discussed.
Bye bye.